Hello students, welcome back to NEET World channel. This is Narayani, I am your botany educator. So in previous class we almost discussed in the transport in plants almost of all questions. We left out only 2 questions. We will discuss that 2 questions in this session today. So before I am going to start the session students, I would like to announce very important news for you all of you. So the batches are already going on. So the next batch is going to start from the August 25th onwards. If you are really passionate about your dream, this is the best platform because we are providing most affordable free that rupees 3,333 rupees per month. Yes, if you are really aiming for your doctor, if you want to taking coaching parallelly as by your IPE boards, this is the best platform. So we are providing just rupees 3,333. What are the benefits you get by joining in this special program? So you will going to have live plus recording sessions along with well crafted study material and also mainly one-on-one mentorship. So the plenty demo class are available in YouTube session. You can also go through that, and if you want to come online, you can join by calling to the down scrolling number. Otherwise, if you want to come to offline, it is present in Narayana, Hyderabad. So if you have further queries, please let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, you can get us through in the scrolling number. So another more important news. Here this is our Telegram group. By scanning this QR code, you are going to get access to our Telegram group. So what are the benefits by joining in our Telegram group? So you will get to you'll get the benefit of daily mocks of biology, physics, chemistry and mathematics. The pre-live class schedule will be, information will be given to you, and also whatever the free resources, digitalized materials to be provided for you, and along that one-on-one doubt solving sessions will be there. If you have any doubt, you can post it out right there in the Telegram group. So the concerned lecturers will be sorted out all your doubts. So don't miss this opportunity. So by join this our Telegram group. So let's see the today's session students. So these are the questions we are discussed, right? Transport in plants. So we discussed define and explain water potential question and what is meant by plasmolysis and how it is practically useful to us, and ascent of sap, how it is occur in the tall trees, and also we discussed the structure and mechanism of opening and closing of stomata. So we completed almost 4 questions, right? So we left out only 2 questions. Let's see the today's session. So the 4th question, transpiration is necessary evil. So they are saying transpiration is necessary evil. What is meant by it? So what is meant by this question? So transpiration is necessary evil. This is necessary and it is a evil. Why they consider as evil? So that should be explained in this question. So let's see this. Why they said transpiration is a necessary evil students? Because see, transpiration is the process which cannot be avoidable to plants. It is not to be avoidable because through the transpiration, so the water from the roots observing by the roots and it is reaching to the top of the superficial layers of the leaves. Thereby it helps in the preparation of the photosynthesis, right? It helps in the preparation of photosynthesis. So definitely the transpiration process is not be avoidable, right? So why they are considered as necessary evil? So which means transpiration is necessary, which means there is having the advantages, right? There having the advantages also and disadvantages also. There have been advantages and disadvantages. So what are the advantages, right? First let's see the advantages. So it leads to forming of transpiration pool. It leads to transpiration pool. So what is meant by transpiration pull? See, if you have a glass of water, so if you are taking the glass of juice, think this is the straw. This is the straw. While you sucking the juice in the glass, so the continuous flow of juice into your mouth, right? When you are stopping the sucking of juice, the juice will not continuously come to your mouth, right? Like that, consider this is the plant. Consider this is the plant. So think this is the plant. So we all know that at the superficial layers the leaves made the food, right? So to the preparation of food, what is it required? We all know that carbon dioxide is required, water is required. With the help of these inorganic substances which is available from the environment, right? From water from the soil and carbon dioxide from the environment. So with the help of the sunlight and chlorophyll pigment, the plant prepares the sweet glucose, right? And along with what it is liberation of oxygen takes place and also releasing of water molecules, right? Releasing of water molecules. So now it preparing the sweet glucose. So further requirement is water. So when the photosynthesis is happening, so the factors affecting our temperature, humidity. So a lot of environmental factors are also responsible for the photosynthesis. So when the photosynthesis is happening, there will be the exchange of gas occurs through the stomata. We all know that through stomata the exchange of gases, which means O2 is coming. So the water which should be absorbed by the roots also. So there is when this transpiration is occurring, what is meant by transpiration? The loss of water from the leaf, right? The loss of water from the leaf. So when the photosynthesis is happening, so due to the transpiration pull or suction, suction force, transpiration pull or suction force is same. So that helps in the ascent of sap. What is the ascent of sap? The water is from the roots, it travels through the leaves against the gravitational force, the upward movement of water from the roots to the superficial layers of the leaf. That is called ascent of sap. So that is occurring by the transpiration, which means through the environment conditions, but for the preparation of photosynthesis, the transpiration is happening. When the transpiration is happening, the continuous supply of water, the upward movement of water is occurring to the all parts. Like how it is sucking off through the straw, like that due to the temperature of the sunlight, the opening of the stomata, which the carbon dioxide coming inside and the water by the transpiration pull, water is transferring to all parts of the plant through xylem. So through that carbon dioxide, water molecule mixing and producing the glucose. Got it? So the transpiration is pull is happening, right? So what else is happening? And there is a preparation of photosynthesis. There is a happening of the process of photosynthesis, which means the preparation of food, it is helping, right? So and also one more important thing is the cooling effect. It is cooling effect. So by the temperature, when the transpiration is happening, that it helps in the stress, because the temperature gives the overheat. It helps in the reduce the overheating of the leaves. It helps in the overheating of the leaves. Overheating of the leaves. By the temperature rises, the leaf needs the cooling effect. Why? How it is happening? By the transpiration pull. When the transpiration is happening, it makes the leaves to be at the cooling effect. By the cooling effect. So by the temperature, what will happen? The leaves become overheated, right? So when the transpiration is happening, the plant is The plant is what is happening to the plant? It will be the cooling effect occurring. Right? The cooling is happening. We all know that out of 100% of water, only 1% of water is utilized to the plants. The remaining all water, 97 to 99% of water will be lost through via transpiration. Via transpiration. It helps in the structure. It helps in the structure and maintains the shape and makes the leaf turgid. So when the continuous happening of the water to the superficial layers of the leaves, what will happen? The leaves will be turgid, right? So these are the advantages. Now let's see the disadvantages. What are the disadvantages are happening by the transpiration? So why it is considered as necessary evil? Because transpiration is necessary. Because of that, from the soil to the leaves, the water is coming from the roots to the top of the leaves, right, through the ascent of sap by the transpiration pull, by the suction force. Okay, transpiration pull or suction force is same. Due to the many factors affecting that, temperature, everything, that leads to formation of photosynthesis, right? So let's see, that makes the helps to plants to prepare their food, right, by using the all inorganic elements. Now see why it is considered as disadvantage. Why it is considered as a disadvantage? So see, we all know that out of 100%, only 1% of the 1% of water is utilized by the plants, which means the continuous supply of water to be occurring in the plant. The continuation occurring of water occur in the plant, right? So when it is observing the water, it needs energy, right? It needs energy. So in that 100% of water molecules which is observed from the soil, it will be evaporated from the leaf. Only 1% is utilized for the photosynthesis. Remaining everything will be going out through the vapor form. So that is the disadvantages. So when the excessive transpiration happens, that leads to retards the growth of the plant, which reduces the growth of the plant. So when the transpiration is happening by the excessive heat, what will happen? So if the water availability is low in that area, by the transpiration, what will happening? The water is continuously losing. So what will happen? There will be a retardation of the growth of the plant, which means there is a limiting of the photosynthesis, right? And excessive energy also consumed. So in some water deficient areas, what will happen? When the transpiration rate is increases, what will happen? That leads to the plant death, which means it is an unavoidable process. For the photosynthesis, the water is one of the main component that should be done by the transpiration pull. So that is for the preparation of food, when the transpiration should be happen. Through that we are getting the water molecule to prepare the sweet glucose. But when it is happening excessively, it leads to the plant death also in some cases. So it also reduces the plant growth, right? So that is why it is considered as it is considered as a necessary, transpiration is considered as a necessary evil. The first, it is coined by the J.C. Bose. It is coined by the J.C. Bose. It is coined by the students J.C. Bose. Got it? So now let's see the question now. So this very easy question. So let's see the question. 1 minute. So see, why they are considered transpiration is a necessary evil? So because it is considered, 1 minute students. Okay. So they have both advantages, and it is an unavoidable process to prepare the photosynthesis. It is one of the required element is water from the stomata opening. When the stomata is opening, the plant taking the carbon dioxide from the environment and water from the soil, and also with the help of the sunlight it prepares the photosynthesis. So with that, the transpiration pool is helping the plant to get the water. Out of 100% of water, 99% should be evaporated from the leaf. Only 1% of water is utilized from the plants. Got it? So let's see. Advantages. It creates transpiration pool. It creates a transpiration pool. So when the transpiration pool is happening, nothing but the Ascent of sap, the upward movement of water from roots to the leaves, right? So helps in the absorption and transportation of water in various plant parts, right? So the minerals which are present in under the soil, that are all also mixed with the water, right? That are also they are moving upward from the roots to the leaves. Got it? So it creates transpiration pool for absorption and transportation of water takes place in plants. One of the advantages. It supplies for photosynthesis, the main part for plants to prepare their own food, right? The photosynthesis is the process, prepare their own food, and also mineral distribution, also transpiration is helping out, right? So coming to the next point, it transport minerals from the soil. So what are the minerals? Whatever the minerals present in the soil, that will be transported via water into the from the roots to the upper part of the superficial layers of the leaves, right? So it is providing minerals from the soil to all over the parts of the plant, all over the parts of the plant. So coming now to so it also what is and also one of the most important advantages for the transpiration is cooling effect. Cooling effect. It cools the leaf by evaporation, right? So it is protecting the leaf from overheating. The transpiration gives the cooling effect. So when the continuous transpiration is happening, what will happen? The leaf will be the turgid in condition. So when it is in the turgid in condition, the leaf protects from the overheating, right? It cools leaf surfaces by evaporative cooling. It cools leaf surfaces by evaporative cooling. Got it? So it maintains the shape. So thereby when the continuation of water is continuously traveling from roots to the leaf, leaf will be turgid. It maintains the shape, structure of plants by keeping cells in it turgid. Whatever cells is present in that leaf, it will be the turgid by the continuation uptake of water, right? So as well as the advantages, there will be the disadvantages also. So what are the disadvantages for the transpiration? Let's see now. Excessive transpiration makes cells flaccid. If the transpiration rate is more than the excessive, it is excessively the water is leaving from the leaf, which means they are by the water vapor the leaves are losing the water. That leads to the cells flaccid. Which results in the retards the growth of the plants, because one of the main important element for the plant is water. So when it is happening, it leads to the retards, which means reduces the growth of the plant. Now, more amount of water is evaporated. When the more amount of water is evaporated by transpiration, so these all occur by when the more amount of water is evaporated through transpiration. The photosynthesis rate is also limited. So when the more amount of water is also evaporating, there is a limitation of the production of the process of photosynthesis will be limited. So by the availability of water. So when in the water deficient areas, the excessive transpiration rate is increases, what will happen? The plant leads to death. That is why transpiration is considered as an necessary evil. So this is a very important question, students. So and it is quite easy also. Okay, so now let's discuss the second question, transpiration and photosynthesis compromise. Transpiration and photosynthesis compromise. So why this the question transpiration and photosynthesis compromise? So why they are saying transpiration and photosynthesis compromise? Let's see. When the stomata is opening, there is an intake of the carbon dioxide also. When the stomata is opening, there will be a uptake of carbon dioxide, right, from the leaf environment. From the leaf environment. So now let's see from the leaf environment. So with that, and also by the stomata opening, when it is in the opening condition, there will be exchange of gases occurs, and also water, it is also evaporating by the process of transpiration. Why they said they are compromise? Why they said they compromise? Now let's see. When the stomata is open continuously, there is a chance of more excessive water will be out. More excessive water will be out. Right? So if the stomata is closed, there is a decrease of carbon dioxide. When there is a decrease of carbon dioxide, so there is a limitation of production of photosynthesis. So the plants cannot prepare their own food, right? So there is a there is a regulation of the opening of the stomata, uptake of carbon dioxide and losing of the water from the leaf. So there is a regulation is happening in the plants. The stomata is maintaining the opening of the exchange of gases, and also it also makes the plant to less water to lose. Got it? That is why it makes the makes a trade off between water loss and also carbon dioxide gain. So by regulating the stomatal opening and closure of the stomata. Got it? So this will be depends upon the various environment conditions like temperature, humidity, like that. So let's see the question now here. So photosynthesis require water supply because the plants having the adequate amount of water. Plants require more amount of water for the photosynthesis. When there is availability of water, they can prepare more amount of photosynthesis, right? So plants open their stomata. When they are opening the stomata, there will be exchange of gases, which means the required element of carbon dioxide comes to the leaf from the environment. But opening of stomata also causes loss of water by evaporation through the transpiration process. It is also opening leads to the loss of water by the evaporation. That process is called transpiration. So when it is happening, so there is a regulation is happening in between the stomatal opening from the carbon dioxide gaining and the water losing from the leaf. So this causes water to be pulled up from the soil leading to the transpiration. So further preparation of photosynthesis. Thus transpiration supplies water required for photosynthesis. So it is also the water which helps by the process of transpiration helps in the photosynthesis. But the regulation is happening for the transpiration and photosynthesis become compromising the process with each other. Excess water should not be go out from the plant, right? And will be the Carbon dioxide also required. So if the stomata is closer, there is no point of coming of carbon dioxide inside, right? So there should be a there should be a regulation will be there in between the transpiration and photosynthesis. That is why this is the compromising process to each other. That is why they considered as transpiration and photosynthesis become the compromise process to each other. This compromise also depends on the various factors like light, humidity, temperature and soil water availability. Therefore, transpiration and photosynthesis are interdependent. They need to be interdependent for the preparation of photosynthesis, and it is a trade-off between carbon gaining and water losing. So, this is the question of explaining about the transpiration and why it is considered as photosynthesis as a compromising process. So, because they are interdependent each other, so both are required, water is required and carbon dioxide is required. Further, if it is excessive water is losing, if the stomata is closed, there is a decreasing of the carbon dioxide level. So, there is no point of the preparation of photosynthesis there, right? So, the plants make the opening of stomata by the process of transpiration and also carbon intake. So, there will be a regulation occurs. So, that is the compromising process with each other. This compromising process also have depend on the some limiting factors like light, right, humidity, temperature. Based on these conditions, the compromising process will be depends on, right. So, therefore, transpiration and photosynthesis are interdependent by the carbon gaining and water loss. Got it? So, this is about the question, students. So, this is how we explained all the questions from the transport in plants. So, in the next session, we will do the MSET questions, students. So, stay tuned to NEET World's YouTube channel. So, I will discuss the MSET questions also from this chapter. So, I will explain the concept and I will explain the MSET corner point of view questions. Please do stay tuned. Okay, this is about the today's session, students. Before I am winding up the class, I would like to announce very important news for all of you. If you are really passionate about your dream and to become as a doctor, this is the best platform for you. For the 11th and 12th students, for the college goers, this is a golden opportunity for you. You can take a parallel coaching from our institute with affordable price for just rupees 3,333 per month. Yes. If you are really passionate, this is the most affordable fee for you students. So, what are the benefits you are going to get by adding in these, in this program? You will get live plus recording sessions with well-crafted study materials we are providing. If you are really dedicatedly listen our classes and go through our recording sessions, if you do the well-crafted study material, it's far more enough to secure a very good rank in your upcoming NEET and EAP-set examination for sure. So, and also we are providing the one-on-one mentorship with expert faculty. So, if you have any doubt, please pin in the comment section. It is available both offline and online also. If you are 12th, if you are looking for long term, we are also providing the long term course with hostel facilities also available. Both online and also offline is available. So, don't miss this opportunity, students, and it is very limited offer. The seats are also very limited. Grab this opportunity and utilize and become your dream come true. And if you want to come through offline, you can come to our institute name called Narayani Ma'am, Hyderabad. Institute name called NEET World, present in Narayani Ma'am, Hyderabad. So, if you have further queries, you can reach it out in the down scrolling number. Otherwise, ping me in the comment section. We will clear you all your doubts. So, and also don't forget to join in our Telegram group, children. So, by scanning this QR code, you are going to access our Telegram channel, students. So, you will get daily quizzes of biology, chemistry and physics and also mathematics. Pre-live class schedules will be dropped there, so thereby you can join on time, and whatever the free resources we are providing will be directly posted in that Telegram channel. And also mainly if you have any doubts, post it right there. So, the concerned lecturers will be sorted out all your doubts. So, this is what about the today's session, students. So, if you have any queries, please let us know. Thank you.